Texas, where the stars shine bright. She's a firecracker, never backs down from a fight. With a rod in her hand, casting lines in the sun, and laughter in her heart, yeah, she knows how to run. Family by her side, that's her heart and her pride. Through thick and thin, she's always ready to ride. Terry brothers tried to knock her down, but she rises like a phoenix, wearing strength like a crown. She's the watcher of crazy, tough as the Texas clay. You can throw your stones, but she'll never sway. With mud on her boots and a smile on her face, try to take her out, you'll just quicken the pace. They talk about her, run her name through the dirt, but she laughs it off, she knows her worth. In the backwoods or the ballroom, she'll stand her ground. With a heart full of love, she'll always rebound. Hunting in the morning, fishing at dusk, she's a wildflower blooming, strength she trusts. No matter the storm, she'll weather the fight, a warrior in denim, shining so bright. She's the watcher, crazy, tough as Texas clay. You can throw your stones, but she'll never sway. With mud on her boots and a smile on her face, try to take her out, you'll just quicken the pace. Hands in the dirt, she's not afraid to get low. Building up her kingdom, watch her grow. They think they can break her, but they just don't see. A heart like a lion, wild and free. With each whisper and rumor, she stands up tall, taking every hit like a true country gal. The laughter that she spreads is a light in the dark. A spirit so fierce, she'll leave a mark. So here's to the fighter, the lover, the friend, with a heart of gold she'll never bend. Through the laughter and tears, she's still standing strong. In the face of the crazy, she'll always belong. A Texas tornado clearing the way. So keep your words coming, she won't back down. The watcher of crazy, she'll take the crown. She's the watcher of crazy, tough as Texas clay. You can throw your stones, but she'll never sway. With mud on her boots and a smile on her face, try to take her out, you'll just quicken the pace.
Yeehaw! I hope everybody's doing wonderful this Sunday evening. It's 8:09, October the 12th, 2025. Y'all, it's getting closer. It's getting closer to 2026. It's crazy. Time has been flying. Hey, Marta. It is 79 degrees outside. Crazy, crazy. So today was really an emotional day for me, I have to say. I went to go see my son today, and we had a great visit. He's doing well. But I'll tell you what, with the events of the last 24 hours, You talk about having some eye opening experiences. Um, and in the end, like the title of my show says, the truth always comes out, right? There's no point in lying, hiding, faking the funk, or anything else. And I do feel last night that a lot of truth came out. Was it the way that I wanted it to happen? No, it wasn't. Um, are those the kind of things that I like to see happen? No, it's not. Not for me and not for anybody else. Um, it was really hard to sleep last night because um, I knew that today my mind needed to be focused on what's most important, and that was my son. And I realized something today that, and I posted a little short, and that short said that a mother's love doesn't stop at the razor wire. I don't like the things that my child has done to land him where he is. I don't like some of the choices that he's made in life. I don't like the hurt that I have felt. I don't like what it's done to my family, but I love him. I'll never, ever stop loving him. And maybe I do have a part to play in him being where he is. Maybe I do. Because you know what? I'm a human being and I'm not perfect. And I didn't have an instruction manual. I didn't make the best choices. I thought they were at the time. Um, I tried to do what I thought was best. But sometimes your best isn't good enough. And um, that's a hard pill to swallow. And I sat there and I looked at my son today and I realized that it doesn't matter. Like, it would never matter to me exactly what he's done. I may not like it, but God, I love him. I love him. And I'm glad that I'm his mother. And the world can look at him one way, but he's still my baby. He's still my son. I'm not ashamed of that at all. At all. Um, I know this other guy. and not as well. I don't know this other person as well as I know my own child. But sometimes you see things in other people that remind you of people in your own life that you love and you care about. And then you meet people that share some of the same character flaws as you do. And when I look at my child, um, hey, I'm his mom, and I know what my flaws are, so I definitely can see those flaws in him. And I think that also too, um, because I see them in me and I see them in him. Sometimes seeing those things in other people comes very easy. And I've learned that grace and forgiveness have to come just as easy. Sometimes when you recognize these things, it's not to take the proverbial bat and beat them down. Sometimes it's to extend a little more grace and forgiveness. Um, I made a decision a while back to work at being a better person, to forgive where I can forgive, to give grace where I can give grace, and to move forward. There are two people that I believe that have done irreparable harm to me in my life. Two people. But even in those two people, I can't stand either one of them. That's the outward part of me. I have to constantly remind myself that um, the right thing to do is to ask my higher power for help when I want something different than what I should want. Now, don't get it twisted, because I'm not saying what they have done is okay. I'm not saying that um, I'm kumbaya. None of that bullshit. I guess what I'm trying to say is that um, I cannot like you and forgive you. And I'm okay with that. And I don't care how anybody else feels about it. I don't. That's one of the things that when I have my time with with my higher power that I know is the right thing to do. Because if I don't forgive, then I am not going to be heard or forgiven because you don't forgive someone for them. You forgive them for yourself, right? So, um, everybody's different. Everybody is completely different. And that's a okay with me. I have no problems with people thinking, believing, feeling whatever it is that they want to. I will never tell anybody who to be friends with. I will never tell anybody where they can and cannot go. I will never tell anybody that they're right or that they're wrong for forgiving someone. That's up to them. I made a promise to myself that I was not going to do things the way that I used to do them because used to, I'd have been pissed off and I'd have came on here blowing my top. But the fact of the matter is, I don't want to do that. I don't want to fight with Fumble. Just like I didn't want to fight with Jim and Mark. I didn't want to fight with Angel Gotti. I don't want to fight with fucking Locale. I didn't want to fight with Leanne. Didn't want to fight with Twin Mama. I didn't want to fight with anybody. But it's happened. It's all happened. And I can't go back and change any of that stuff. None of it. And I realize this. And sometimes that really sucks because you want to go back and you want to change things and do them different. And then guess what? A second time comes around. And you sit there and you think, wow, like um, I didn't really want to have to repeat the test. Really didn't. But I'm going to take it as a lesson and use it as a blessing. And this is going to be my response. Bumble, if you would like to destroy me or if you would like to come at me, I can't stop you. But I don't hate you. I don't even dislike you. I still like you. I still see good qualities in you. I don't like some of the behaviors. I don't know what happened last night or where it all came from. And this is the second time you've done it to me. But I'm not going to respond this time like I did last time because I meant what I said before. I'm different than I was. I've changed. I understand some of where you're coming from. We've had these conversations in private. But I came into this saying the same thing that even I said last night. I didn't come seeking a friendship. I didn't come seeking a place back into something that I was kicked out of a long time ago. I came seeking peace and to be able to get along and to work towards a common goal. That's what I was seeking. Hey, and look, if friendship comes out of this thing, great. And if it doesn't mean I have to hate you because we disagree. It doesn't mean that I have to take cheap shots at you because you already know we're never going to see eye to eye on anything. It's because I have a cockeye. Ken, it's okay. It's okay to be lost. Um, and I know I heard everything that you said last night. I wish that we could have had a conversation privately before it went public, but it didn't happen that way. And that's okay because I forgive you. And it doesn't mean that we have to be friends. Doesn't mean that we have to be BFFs or anything. I've never asked you to change anything about you. I've never asked you to befriend anybody that you didn't want to. I've said that I don't understand why some people, it's okay for them to do certain things and be forgiven or whatever, but I've respected your perspective. And I hear you talk a lot about loyalty. And we have to be honest with one another for there to be that. And I'm not going to point a finger in either direction. But there's a lot of things that you stated last night that weren't the 100% truth. I'm not here to correct it because honestly, it brings more issues and more problems. And that's not what I'm after. I'm not here to divide a single solitary thing. Just the night before, I sat on Leanne's panel and I defended you. Just a few weeks ago, I I actually had a conversation with Leanne and asked her to just stop. Stop making comments about you. Stop making posts. To leave you alone. Why? Because what good does it do? What does it fix? And like I explained to her, you know, if in fact, and this is the question that I have, if in fact people have a goal to go against two people, why does everybody else always get dragged into it. You know, and I get where you're coming from about why you're upset, but we've had private conversations. And I know that you say, "Oh, well, you had a plan." Yeah, I did have a plan. And my plan worked until you started firing things up about her. And you kept going and you kept going and you kept going. And then eh, all you had to do, all you had to do was pick up a phone. That's it. But that's not what happened. And here we are again, back at the same crossroads. It's a lot. There's a lot of people that are tired of fighting. A lot. I'll be quite frank. I don't really have much left in me myself. Because what does it do? What good does it do? I mean, really and truly, like what has been accomplished? I'm curious. And I mean, that's for anybody. Like it's, you get to a certain point and then it's like, oh my gosh, here we go. Let's just turn and attack each other. Well, I'm not for that. I'm not. If you want to do it, go ahead. I'm not telling you what to do. Never told you what to do. And I think that some of what was said last night was really unfair. I think it's unfair when you sit up and you talk about loyalty and but yet you didn't show it. It's that part is hard. It's hard for people to get past and understand. And that was really hurtful to me because I've tried to do the best that I can. And you said last night, you'll never see me the same. You'll never see me the same. Well, guess what? That goes both ways. But I didn't ask. I didn't come trying to earn a spot back anywhere. I didn't like what was going on and I removed myself from a situation and I started doing what I do, which is commentary. And I started pointing things out and showing patterns of behavior. Did I one time ask to be in any of your videos? Did I ask to be part of Fumble Fam? No, I didn't. Why? Because of what happened last night. I've already been through it once. I didn't want to have to go through that again. And I didn't just catch the brunt of that last night. This has been brewing for a minute. And I still value you as a person because I do see good things in you. I do think you're a good person. I think that you've been used to reacting to certain things a certain way for a very long time. And those things sometimes can be hard to change. Trust me, I know. And you don't have to feel the same way about me. I don't have that expectation at all, at all. But I'm not going to do what I did before. And I'm not going to react out of emotion. I'm not going to do it. So I hope that in time you will understand that I never meant to upset you, never meant to hurt you or make you angry with me. That was never my intention. Never my intention. Moving forward, I will not come back to your channel. Um, I still haven't decided whether or not I want to do commentary on the show. I'm just going to be honest. I mean, it's what I do. I do commentary when it's about me. But I don't know that that's beneficial either at this point. Thank you, Danielle. You have an amazing wife, Fumble. You have a great life. Good kids. Good kids. You have a lot to be happy for, and I know you are. Never once said anything negative about your children. I think something I may have said one time about Ambi was taken out of context. It was never meant to be disparaging. I think she's an absolute gem. She is a diamond for sure. And why do I say that? Because I want you to know that you and your family are important to me. I do care. So just because you feel a certain way about me doesn't mean that I don't have that I have to feel that way back towards you. And I'm not going to. I'm not going to hate you. I'm not going to hold on to the anger that I have felt. I'm not going to do it. So if you would like to um, destroy me or put things out there, be my guest. There's nothing I've said in private that I wouldn't say publicly, and I probably have. Or if I hadn't said it publicly, I've said it to the person. And if you think that you can destroy me more than I've already been destroyed, you're wrong. You're wrong. I've had everything in life thrown at me that can be thrown at me. And I don't mean from just you or you two people, I mean life in general. And I'm still here. So there's a reason for it. Just like with you. God is no respecter of person, period. He's not. So I'm still going to do me and I'm going to do what I feel is best for me. And yes, yes, I have said that there are two people on here that have my loyalty before everybody else. And they are the two that have stuck with me through thick and thin. They've heard me cry. They've reached out when I shut down. They've taken time to really get to know me, Amanda, not Watcher of Crazy, Amanda. And I would die for them without thinking twice. And I'm sorry if that bothers you or anybody else. But that's how I feel. And it's honest and it's real. I never expected to meet two strangers that loved me through some of the hardest shit. And they've seen the good, bad, and the ugly. So, yeah, I do. I do choose them first over everybody else. It's not that I don't care about you or anybody else. It's not that at all. It's that loyalty thing. It's knowing that you have met a forever friend, like somebody that would literally drop everything for you. And I would. And I feel like they would too. That's right, Danielle. So, um, I don't know what things for anybody else will look like moving forward, but I can tell you what to expect from me. And I'm not going to step outside of my character this time. I'm not going to do it. But I'm also not going to make choices because I'm afraid it's going to make you mad. If we can't be friends, we just can't be friends. But I'm not going to hate you and I'm not going to fight with you and I'm not going to argue with you or go back and forth with you. I'm not going to do that. Just not. I'm not interested. So if you want to fight with somebody, it ain't going to be me because I wish you nothing but the best. Nothing but the best. And I mean that. And twin mama, I am I'm irate with you. Irate. And I don't know that I ever want to speak to you again because I see you for who you are. And I don't have any expectation of people to feel the same way that I do. But I'm just being point blank to say that I'm livid. I'm livid. Because maybe you forgot where this all started with you and I. Maybe you forgot the phone conversations and the things that you said. But I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on my anger towards you and my disgust. And I'm not going to say and do the things I really want to say and do. I'm not. But I think for a while, it would probably be best for us to keep a good distance from each other. I'm not going to talk about you, none of that. But I need time to calm down because I'm angry. I'm really angry with you. Really angry. But I don't hate you either. I'm not going to stoop that low. MRH, it'd be real easy for me. It definitely be real easy for me to feel that way right now. But I don't. I don't. Um, when you know better, you're supposed to do better. And I know better. I don't mean I don't like to talk shit. I do like to talk shit. But in the grand scheme of things, y'all, this is it's ridiculousness. It really is. And I'd rather be around people that want to enjoy the time and laugh, talk a little shit, whatever, you know. And again, I don't expect everybody to get along. I really don't. I don't expect everybody to like me either. But I'm not. Yeah, that's really that's really all I got. What I can tell you is, um, number one, I'm a woman, so I'm subject to change my mind, and I have every right to do that. And I don't have to send out a memo. I probably am not going to send out a memo because sometimes it changes quicker than I could even think about what I would write in a memo. Norse, exactly. Oh, yes, Inky, I agree. I agree. The only thing is, I'd be okay going down, just not coming back up. Dom, you're absolutely correct. Women are fickle. We are, and we do change our minds a lot. Just saying, it happens. And this is why I always preach, don't be fighting other people's battles. Don't. It's okay. It's okay. Look, it's okay to stand up for your friends. I get that part, right? I mean, we all do it at some point. But man, it's not okay to just go fucking cutthroat on people that have done nothing to you. So I mean, goddamn, this is YouTube. And yes, everybody is right. Justice for harmony. No shit. I wish I had one. Well, I've got an ex one that I nag. Ask him about today. As a matter of fact, um, I think he likes it though when I nag him. It makes him feel nostalgic. I'm just saying. But yeah, just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean that I gotta hate you. I ain't doing it. If you want to disagree with me and hate me, I don't care who you are. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, you won't be the first and you won't be the last. Finally pushed me to make my damn straight jacket last night. It turned out cute though. Ain't even gonna lie. That's right, Shelly Ray. That's what my mama always said. Now, men, don't get it twisted. Y'all can change your mind too, but you'll probably catch a little shit. Just saying. Just a little. And look, what's happened in the past, it is in the past. Those things should remain there. I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm not here to take anything away from anybody. Dom, right? I wish that was the case with me. MRH, you hush it. That's blasphemy. I know, right, Danielle? They're customizable, girl. We can goth it out. We can bling bling it. You want some glitter, bitch? We'll throw some glitter on that hoe. Yes, we will. Um, but no, I mean, I want people to be able to uh have a good time and enjoy themselves. Oh, thank you, Reaper. Thank you. All right, Betty, we'll get you a pink one. We're definitely gonna get you a pink one. I know exactly what graphics I'm gonna use on yours for sure. Dom, I understand that, but I think yes, and a butthole protector to match. Um I I don't know if that's different between men and women, like feeling stuck in your ways because I used to feel that, like I'd dig my heels in and be like, I'm not changing, I'm this is who I am. But really and truly, like, um, I guess I just got tired of uh missing out on really, really good things by being stubborn and unwilling to change. And I don't think that I think if people want to stay in in anything, thank you so much. Pew pew pew. Hey shit show. I hope you're doing good. Um, I think if people want to stay in the mindset that they're in and they don't want to grow, it's baffling, but it's their prerogative. Let's see. It is different between men and women in the fact that it's easier to reason men into correct positions, is my point. Scientifically, Dom, I love you. You crack me up. You crack me up. You're so laid back, just so laid back and matter of fact. Don't change. Don't ever change. So, that's right, Danielle. I would have to agree. I would have to agree with that. And I think that I I think it's a two-way street. I mean, I just have to be honest here because there are some men that don't reason for shit. and there ain't no reasoning with them. There's others that are great at it, just like women. There's some women that are very reasonable, but then there's others that just, nope. It don't matter. It don't matter how you try to break it down. It's like talking to a brick wall. Yep, I agree. I agree. But I didn't plan to come on here and be on here all night. Yes, Team Leo, all the way. I am lying. Hear me roar. Rawr, rawr. Hey, Barbara Warren. Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, men and women were made to complement each other. The right man and woman, I guess. Um, but it takes all kinds of kinds, I suppose. I just we never know what people are going through. We don't. And I know this has been kind of um a heavy life, I guess. Not that much dramatics or anything like that. Y'all, I just don't have it in me. Um, I don't often get vulnerable enough to get teary eyed, but uh, I have been. I have been a lot. Um, Tomorrow's not promised. It's not. And when the time comes and the next day starts without you, how are people going to remember you? And is that how you want them to? I think I'm going to end it with that. So, while you guys are out there being blessed, be a blessing to someone else.